to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are my light, my lighthouse, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, my lighthouse. I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore.
Please be seated.
Amen. We're going to have the announcements now.
In October, Wayne's not well, which is why he's not here. In October, the 11th through 13th,
Men's camp. Woo! Men's camp.
we need to have registrations today. So please come and see me after.
Men's camp is awesome. Sorry.
Okay, so we know it's awesome. That's great. It's fantastic. Okay, so if any men here would like to go to men's camp, please come and see me afterwards because we've got to do an online registration. And if you're not, I can either give you the QR code or if you want, I'll just write your details down and then I'll do it later.
And the reason I'm trying to push it is, guys, there's not a lot happens for men in the territory. And I'm a big advocate for trying to push for men's ministry, for men to get together, to be men, to be able to learn together, grow together. So guys, if you're a little bit skeptic of what it's like, it's an awesome weekend where God is really going to be there, and we just want to encourage you. Please, if you don't know anything about men's camp, talk to Robbie, talk to guys that have been there before, such as myself. It's a really good opportunity, and it's for the weekend, and we've got to try and get the numbers up. So please, guys.
Yes. So please come and see me afterwards. Check in your newsletter for everything else that I've forgotten. It's school holidays for 2 weeks. Home League's still running. Yes, Major Helen's our guest at Home League this week. But check your newsletters so I don't forget everything.
Yes, men's camp. Can I say that? Yeah, I registered this morning, so I've paid up and I'm going. If anybody else wants to come, it's a brilliant time together. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, down the Sunshine Coast. So great time together. But I just wanted to remind you that by the 20th of this month, applications have to be in for the next circuit breaker. Does everyone know what circuit breaker is? Circuit Breaker is a program designed 10 weeks. You go through a program to help you understand anger and controlling anger, but it's 1,000 times more than that. I don't know what you're like, but I look pretty good on Sunday. When I get home, I'm not the same person, I don't think. Anybody else here like that? I try to be kind and compassionate and understanding at home, but it doesn't always work because I don't always listen. I'm not a good listener at home. I'm a good listener at the nursing homes, but when I get home, I'm not a real good listener. And this circuit breaker is helping me to understand the fact that I'm not a good listener. And so I'm trying to put in some of the practices that I've learned from that. Because as our listening decreases, as our anger increases, our listening decreases. So I don't know, when I first started this circuit breaker, I thought it was just for those who belted up their wives. But it's not. It's for every one of us who have issues in listening to other people because we get a little bit aerated at times. And so I would encourage anyone to have a look on the net. Just go to Circuit Breakers, find out you can register by the 20th. I just wanted to come up and encourage you to do that. Yes, we can help you look up that and register. It's a brilliant program, well worth doing, I think. Ask my wife if it's any good.
It is, we can't reiterate what Peter said. Circuit Breaker is a great course. It's more and more evident in today's world that anger seems to be rising in a lot of people. And this is a great tool to try and help you if that's something that you deal with. My kids have told me that there are some times when I get angry. I know it's hard to believe, but listening skills would help me a lot. So guys, if it's something or ladies, it's not just for guys, it's ladies and guys, a good skill to have. I'm going to ask you to stand with me as we pronounce the benediction. And remember, when we go to morning tea, our church doesn't finish with this benediction. Our church continues in with fellowship and as stuff outside as we take Jesus with us. But may these words, along with what Mel spoke into you today, may they be in your heart and your ears. May God himself, the God of peace, sanctify you through and through. May your whole spirit, soul and body be kept blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. The one who calls you is faithful and he will do it. Please join us for morning tea and fellowship. If something jumped out to you in the service today and you want someone to pray with you or to talk to, make your way to the front and someone will meet with you. But please join us. Remember, give them time to get the plastic off the food before we eat it.